I am healing, strengthening, loving for the good of myself, my family, my community, and the world.
Purpose behind being in the Amani program was to find some sort of peace, some type of healing, some maturity, get a job, work through it, and stay on track.
When people feel seen and heard, especially when Amani participants feel seen and heard, they feel more empowered to take ownership of their position in the city.
I've learned a lot from you guys. I've never graduated anything in my life, never. But you guys made me want to go on and continue and to graduate.
Oftentimes in this program, it's allowing them the spaces to share, bring who they really are, share their beliefs, share their emotions, share their trauma. So oftentimes in class, we're celebrating triumphs, we are weeping together, but we're also healing together throughout the time.
There was no healing before. It was just coping, like all coping mechanisms like music, drugs, the streets, because my household was dysfunctional. It was nothing for me to go in a house and go heal. It was no outside healing. It was no healing.
Healing doesn't need the past to agree. Come on, that's deep. That's deep stuff right there. So if we needed the past to agree with what our dreams are, we would never accomplish it because the past can only see what it has seen. But in you, in us, and you're proving it, my people, is something more profound than any ability that has been experienced by the past. Go beyond it. That is the potential that is within you.
I think it's important that we went on the inward journey first because, first of all, a lot of people don't get to know themselves before they pass, A lot of people just are subject to whatever the media throws at them and they go with the flow, and a lot of people are followers. But once you take an inward journey, you get to know yourself so you can hone in on your strengths and strengthen your weaknesses as well. And then you can maneuver through the world a lot more gracefully when you know who you are. It was a great healing experience though. It's something I never had before. I never went to therapy before, so I presume that this would a group therapy session would be like.
Even though you are my counselor, you have been a part of making the group feel like a group and like a family.
Are realizing that some of the concerns that they have are not their own, meaning that there are other people in the space that might be going through the exact same thing or might be witnessing someone else that they care about going through the same thing. And so we're starting to put the puzzle pieces together in the group space where people are recognizing some of the issues that they have really are systemic concerns, and that there's something that they can do about it through this collective power that we're building through the Amani Alumni Network, through Amani participants, and that if they put their concerns and their voices and their power together, that they really can have an impact on the city. They don't have to fight these battles alone, that there is strength in numbers, that there is power in the collective as well.
When I found Amani, I was trying to find a support system, a foundation where I can find myself again, and I was able to do that.
My inward journey began when my first day, I was able to share my story, be creative, and also learn and gain skills that I kind of lost when I lost myself during my pregnancy.
Being around different people and nobody's judging you, it was community therapy, and then they help us. It was community therapy. I like it. I love it. I appreciate it. I don't think there's nothing out there like the Amani program. I know people who will join that just to be able to have that comfortable space and be able to express, open up, be transparent with somebody who they know not gonna judge, with somebody who, if you call, they gonna pick up the phone or they gonna text you and be like, hey, I got this much time for you today. I'm gonna talk to you at this time. Just make sure you keep your time available and keep your head together. That's beautiful, man. People don't care about you like that nowadays. So it's a beautiful thing.
The Amani program is different than a lot of other programs in San Francisco because we work on workforce development and mental health. We also use a lot of community activities, and we use the resources that we have to promote more hands-on opportunity for our members to feel like they're learning a little bit about everything and not one thing.
We go over everything. We go over interview questions that may be asked. We go over emotional intelligence and how that may be brought up in interviews. We also hold classes where we'll do mock interviews. So we will act as the panel and ask them these questions in different breakout rooms. And sometimes they'll be on panels, sometimes it'll be one-on-one, just setting them up for what real life interviews can be.
You chose something along the way to go deeper inside to the core of you. You chose something different, but you did something else, as if that's not enough. You chose to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Now that collective brilliance will serve you for the rest of your days.
In Amani, we have 3 different frames that we use to organize our curriculum. So the first frame is the inward journey, the second is workforce development, and the third is cultural and community professionalism. So with the first frame, we're really emphasizing that experiential learning component where we're asking our participants to actually practice the skills that they will go out and share with their community members in terms of mental health and healing support.
This cohort, like we said, it was a little bit different because we actually had the chance to interview you guys from the beginning and hear your stories and all that. And that's why I'm getting a little bit emotional, because I'm thinking about where you guys came from in the beginning and now, and I'm proud of you guys. So thank you.
So your job, Myri, is to safely guide your partner through the obstacle course. Your partner has to touch each number with their foot. Okay? They cannot touch any of the obstacles. If you touch any of the obstacles, you got to start from the beginning. Okay? So don't touch her. Safely guide her. Y'all ready? Okay.
In the second frame, the workforce development frame, that's when we are actively supporting our participants in pursuing a job opportunity in the health field. So we like to start off with their resumes. Participants submit their resumes actually as a part of their application for the program. And then during the second frame is when we start to tailor it or fine-tune their resume to better reflect the jobs that they want to pursue while they're in the program. So during the second frame is also when our one-on-one coaching and consultation sessions become really important. That's when they're working with their trainer to develop any specific goals that they have around their job search or their career goals, and sometimes even academic goals as well. So they work really closely with their trainer during the second frame in order to build out a career development plan that they can pursue as they move through the second and third frames of the program.
We strongly believe in that when people come into this program, we are not going to dictate what their goals are. You know, we do want to support them in advancing their careers and getting to those jobs, but part of that goal setting has to come from within.
Success looks like, I guess, just me completing projects that I start, whether it's my music, whether it's something with my children. I think that success is just getting something done and the outcome being something significant.
I never knew how intricate it was to write a business plan until I joined this program. I never even considered it, even though I have a business. Like, I wasn't as business minded as I was before the Amani program.
We don't want it to be a one-way relationship, a one-way street. We want it to be a back and forth, a learning with each other. So that's how we approach it in our Amani program, and that's how we approach it, you know, at HCN as a whole.
After a few classes, I was able to just kind of open up more, just kind of be myself more. It felt like I found folks and family outside of, well, within Amani, but it went further than Amani, so it was nice.
The Amani program helped me come out of my shell a little more. I wasn't an introvert, so to say, but I wasn't going out my way to talk to people or anything. But since being put in a class with complete strangers and building a bond with everybody, I'm more susceptible to go out of my way and talk to strangers.
I've never seen a program like Amani. I was surprised. I was like, I've never heard of this program, just kind of surrounding the Black community and focusing on that, you know, on us instead of everyone else, you know, and it's hard for us to get that, you know, we don't have those spaces where it's dominated Black. When we talk about success, I can't help but think about a data point, which is knowing that this year we have placed 18 participants successfully in a new job or with a promotion in the field that they're already in. And so I look at that metric as a bit of a way to understand how successful we are. That means that we have gotten at least 18 people gainfully employed over the last 8 months. And I think that that's something to celebrate. And I think also beyond the numbers, beyond the data points, success also looks like the amount of pride that I'm able to see in my participants at the end of the program. Really do hope that our participants move forward and they hold people in these systems accountable. They tell them how important it is for them to take a Black-focused or Afri-centric perspective and how they define and actually facilitate care for people in our communities as well.
Who you are, that's what I am. What you are is what I am. What you going through is what I'm going through. What I'm going through is what you going through. Like Amani is me. That's what Amani is. It's a positive. It's a positive place. It's peace. It's somewhere to open up. It's somewhere to see a difference. It's a community. Is Black. It's Amani is me and Ubuntu.
Amani is beautiful, powerful journey that's necessary, period.